Hello and welcome to the webinar, Smart Shipping for Business Part 1. As you know, the rising cost of shipping and package delivery is attacking your business's bottom line. My name is David Reisen. Bill Mead and I own OMECorp, also known as Oklahoma Mailing Equipment, where we meet all of your mailing and shipping needs. And we also have Genesis of Oklahoma for all your copier and document imaging solutions. We are proud to sponsor today's webinar on Smart Shipping for Business Part 1. And Andy, he'll be your host today, but I'll be answering all of your questions throughout the webinar. When you have a question, just click on the green question mark icon on the left side. You'll see a dialog box appear on the right. Type your question in the box on the right, and I'll answer it as soon as I see it. So Andy, take it from here.
Thanks, David. As you heard, I'm Andy, your host. And David's right, shipping can be an overwhelming task. There are so many choices, too. For instance, did you know that the beginning of 2015 brought drastic changes to your shipping rates? That's just one of many questions we'll answer today. As David mentioned, he'll be answering questions during the webinar. And so again, feel free to type in your questions throughout the webinar, and your answer should appear at the bottom of the screen as soon as he's answered. He'll answer as many as time allows during the presentation. If he misses a question, or if you think of one later, feel free to email those questions to your web manager at glc@omecorp.com. Also, whenever it's time for a poll question, just click on the poll question icon to answer. To respect your limited time, I'm going to cover a lot of good information in a short amount of time and at a fairly quick pace, so buckle up. Now, we all know that there are three big package or parcel carriers in the United States today for you to choose from: UPS, FedEx, and the U.S. Postal Service. But did you know mailing and shipping is big business, accounting for nearly $1 trillion in annual revenue? They employ more than 1.3 million people that all share in your parcel's sometimes lengthy yet speedy journey to its final destination, your customer. Here's a quick breakdown of each of these carriers. Now, UPS serves over 200 countries and territories worldwide. They have 268 jet aircraft and over 92,000 package cars. Over 8 million customers use UPS every day. UPS delivers 10,277 pieces every minute of every day, nearly 15 million a day. The UPS website, ups.com, gets 10 million online requests daily. Their world hub is in Louisville, Kentucky, and UPS employs more than 398,000 UPSers. And what about FedEx? FedEx serves more than 220 countries and territories. The FedEx family of companies is comprised of FedEx Ground, Express, and Freight. They have 1,200 stations, that's 640 in the U.S. and 560 outside the U.S., and 12 Air Express hubs. FedEx Express has more than 400 aircraft and over 47,500 motorized vehicles. They ship more than 3.9 million packages and 11 million pounds of freight daily. Their world hub is in Memphis, Tennessee. And FedEx has more than 300,000 team members across the globe. And of course, USPS. The Postal Service delivers to nearly 153 million addresses in every city and town in every state in our country. There are 31,135 Postal Service managed retail offices, 211,654 vehicles in the U.S. Postal Service fleet, 158.4 billion mail pieces processed, 107.5 million packages picked up using free package pickup. USPS has 490,000 career employees and 138,000 non-career employees. And of course, the U.S. Postal Service is a federal agency. UPS, FedEx, and the U.S. Postal Service are all great carriers, but each has areas where they might have an edge over the other two. It's knowing when to use each carrier that gets the most bang for your buck and the best return on your investment. So, let's begin smart shipping. Smart shipping for business can be just as important as what you ship to your customer, to your reputation, and your bottom line. We'll explain in 4 areas what they have in common, what sets them apart, and the direct impact on your business. First, let's talk about recent changes in service levels and pricing structures for each carrier. For UPS and FedEx, that's dimensional or dim weighting. For USPS, it's IMPB, or Intelligent Mail Package Barcode and Tracking. UPS and FedEx have announced that in 2015, shipping charges on all shipments, both air and ground, will be determined by the greater of the actual weight and dimensional weight of the package. Dimensional weighting, it's also called dim weighting, is the calculation of the theoretical weight of a package. It works by calculating the cubic size of a package by multiplying its length, width, and height, and then dividing that number by its corresponding shipping range. The domestic number is 166, while 139 is used for international shipments. Sound too technical? Okay, let's break it down. If you were shipping this box, which measures 12 inches by 10 inches by 8 inches, that would be 12 times 10 times 8 equals 960 cubic inches. Now divide 960 by 166 to get the 5.78 pounds dim weight shipping domestically, or divide by 139 for a dim weight of 6.9 pounds shipping this same package internationally. Remember, it doesn't matter if you're shipping feathers or marbles. You're going to pay the same to ship unless the actual weight exceeds the theoretical or dim weight, like here with these bricks. Pop quiz. Yay, everybody loves a pop quiz, right? Using dim weighting, would you spend more on shipping this box of cotton balls or this box of hard candy? I'd like for you to click a 1 or 2 now on the right to indicate which one you would spend more to ship. Okay, I see a 2 here and there, but it's mostly 1s. It looks like most of you are getting it. I show most of the answers for the cotton balls, and you would be correct. Now, how do you calculate the shipping cost of an irregular shaped box like this guitar box? You use the measurement at the longest points. So this guitar box will have a dim weight the same as this rectangular box. Apparently, you need a math degree to get the best shipping rates. Now, on to U.S. Postal Service's Intelligent Mail Package Barcode, or IMPB. IMPB is the Postal Service's next-generation tracking barcode for parcels and extra services. Just this last January of 2015, the U.S. Postal Service required the IMPB barcode be printed on all pieces of mail over 3/4 of an inch thick, mail pieces over 13 ounces, Priority Mail Express, first-class packages, medium mail, Parcel Select Lightweight, Standard Post, Library Mail, Bound Printed Matter, and all special services will transfer over to IMPB, which includes certified mail. Why? To compete for your business with UPS and FedEx, and to provide end users with full visibility to package tracking, additional scanning touchpoints for packages, and improving delivery times. Status messages and tracking have also expanded and now will include electronic shipping info received, acceptance, in transit or processed, arrival at unit, out for delivery, delivered, and notice left when packages are not delivered on the first attempt. There are 2 ways to ship a package and meet IMPB requirements. You can use the pre-printed label, but there are a few drawbacks. The characteristics of mailing are not uploaded to USPS. The addresses aren't verified for each mail piece. You only receive the arrival and departure date and time of the delivery. It doesn't qualify for full IMPB benefits, and you have to pay full retail rates. Or you can use approved software, which comes with some incredible time and cost-saving benefits, such as a unique mailer ID, or MID, the destination address and zip +4 code. You can upload a shipping services file that includes the characteristics of shipment, such as delivery address, return address, class of service, and any extra services. Each barcode is unique and created based on the info you've provided. And you can receive special discounted rates. Failure to apply an IMPB will result in returned packages and/or challenges at local post offices. Now let's talk about free and online single shipping systems versus third-party multi-carrier systems. Having a relationship with any one carrier is important, but being able to choose and compare all rates with all carriers is even more beneficial. UPS, FedEx, and US Postal Service all offer either or both online and local free shipping software for your convenience. Why free? Well, they want to make it convenient to ship using their service, and it will have your negotiated rates available anywhere you have access to a computer and a printer. However, managing all 3 relationships separately can become tedious, time-consuming, and unproductive. UPS, FedEx, and the Postal Service's free shipping systems offer limited integration into your company's order processing, accounting, and warehouse management system, still requiring manual import and export processes for package transaction data and address book maintenance. So the real question is, why would companies pay monthly fees for third-party multi-carrier shipping systems? Well, third-party multi-carrier shipping systems offer all the same functions as the free systems, plus many more advantages to your organization. Some you may know, but most are less understood. Let's unveil a few of those additional advantages that you would want to know. Using a single address book to calculate and compare shipping charges for all carriers. Multi-carrier systems can verify shipping addresses at the time of shipment and apply your rates with each carrier to the zone or distance you are shipping, reducing ancillary charges such as a rural delivery charge not being factored in until the carrier is chosen. Multi-carrier systems provide a complete view of total shipping cost at the time of shipment, not after, letting you compare and choose the best rate, giving you the ultimate power of choice. The primary benefits of integration are pushing and pulling data between the multi-carrier system and your company's order processing, accounting, and warehouse management systems. The data that originates in the multi-carrier system is known as the package transaction data, and it's used by your company to invoice the customer for shipments and notifying accounting that a shipment has occurred. Data that originates in your order processing, accounting, and warehouse management systems is known as shipment data. Shipment data contains the necessary information required to send a package to the intended recipient, including shipping address, PO numbers, special instructions, and more. Integration ultimately reduces the requirement to manually enter addresses and other shipping information, as well as transaction data from the accounting shipping department entering final shipping costs for billing. Shipping business rules are often known but rarely remembered. For example, we all know not to send a package overnight on Friday when the next business day is less expensive and will arrive on the same day. Yet it happens every week. When using a multi-carrier system, you can set business rules that prohibit the use of overnight on Fridays unless an override is authorized. You can even manage separate rules for executive shipments. This is just one of the many different business rules you have the power to utilize while optimizing your service level agreements with your carriers. There are many additional benefits of multi-carrier systems, but ultimately it is decided by your company's shipping characteristics and the needs of your customers. You can continue to use supplies by the carriers for free. All of the carriers offer free envelopes and boxes for some of their premium shipping services. For example, UPS provides 2-day and next-day boxes. FedEx offers envelopes, boxes, and even free clinical protective wraps. Beginning with the U.S. Postal Service, who has more free box options, and those boxes are for its priority mail service, which is less expensive. Most everyone has heard of their marketing slogan for flat rate shipping. If it fits, it ships. There are 11 flat rate options with USPS with sizes ranging from a 10-inch by 5-inch envelope, mailed for $4.95, all the way up to a 12-inch by 12-inch by 5.5-inch box, shipped for $14.95. Just remember to stay under 70 pounds. The shipper will still need to purchase packing peanuts or similar cushioning material, but not having to pay as much as $3 per box can be a huge savings. These boxes are available in smaller quantities at your local post office or by ordering online. Here are a few other reasons to consider USPS's flat rate shipping. Known costs. Although the shipping calculators are very accurate, there are times when the actual shipping rate for the package exceeds what the merchant expected. Flat rate boxes, by their very nature, have a known cost. Priority delivery. The USPS flat rate boxes are priority mail, meaning that a package will normally be delivered in 2 or 3 business days. Priority mail packages also get special handling in the USPS system. No surcharges. Well, the USPS does not add fuel, residential, or Saturday delivery surcharges to any shipment. In an era of unpredictable gasoline prices, this is an excellent deal. When you consider that some carriers are charging fuel fees in excess of 13%. More addresses. The USPS delivers to more U.S. addresses than any other carrier. The service can ship to most post office boxes too. What's more, the USPS, including its flat rate boxes and envelopes, is the only way to ship to U.S. government addresses, such as military APO, FPO, or DPO. Greater security. Only the USPS is authorized to place packages in mailboxes. Plus, unlike some carriers that simply leave packages on the porch, the USPS will try to re-deliver larger packages. Not abandoning packages may help prevent some kinds of purchase fraud or theft. Law enforcement protection. Flat-rate USPS shipments are protected by the U.S. federal law enforcement agencies, which may again contribute to lower fraud and theft rates. Using the flat box rate makes shipping decisions relatively straightforward for any product that is 70 pounds or less. You pay a flat rate no matter what the weight or where the package is going. UPS free packaging is provided to UPS account holders for selected air and worldwide express services. Other packaging supplies are sold at the UPS store and UPS Customer Center locations. They are express envelopes. UPS express envelopes are available in letter and legal size and are ideal for sending documents. Options include non-window, window, and eco-friendly reusable envelopes. Express packs. USPS express packs are great for shipping large documents or items that need special attention like electronic media or specimens. Padded, secure, and laboratory packs are available too. Boxes and tubes. UPS offers a variety of express boxes and tubes that are perfect for shipping products, documents, blueprints, and more. Hazmat supplies. Special supplies are needed for shipping hazardous materials, including lithium batteries. We offer a hazmat starter kit, document pouches, shipping papers, and more. My Packaging. When you prefer to use your own packaging, you can just follow simple guidelines for creating a secure shipment. Forms. UPS forms simplify the labeling process with forms that combine address, tracking, and the shipping record all in one form. You'll also find customs and declaration forms for international shipping. Shipping labels. UPS shipping labels call attention to special delivery needs from Saturday delivery to special delivery instructions. Creating labels on UPS.com. UPS Internet shipping labels allow you to easily affix your own printed labels to a package using self-adhesive pouches or our print-ready peel and stick labels. Creating labels with UPS WorldShip. UPS WorldShip offers labels in a variety of sizes and quantities to use with WorldShip ribbonless printers and print-ready peel and stick labels. FedEx has FedEx One Rate. FedEx One Rate is a flat rate shipping that does not require you to weigh or measure shipments under 50 pounds, and that's where its free packaging lives. Among the features of FedEx One Rate are more packaging choices. FedEx Express has added 5 new boxes to the current line of free packaging for the introduction of FedEx One Rate, along with a new extra large size category. FedEx now offers a total of 12 packaging options, including the new Cube Shake boxes for all express shipping services. FedEx's free packaging includes document mailers like the FedEx Envelope, Pack and Padded Pack, as well as the Clinical Pack and FedEx Boxes and the FedEx Tube. Like the others, you can get some of the free supplies by visiting your nearest FedEx store and, as always, online. There's no weighing of packages. Weight, fuel surcharges, residential and delivery area surcharge fees do not alter the base rate for these shipments. Time-definite delivery. FedEx One Rate shipping is available with 1, 2, or 3-day U.S. domestic time-definite shipping commitments and added services. FedEx One Rate pricing includes tracking capabilities, money-back guarantees, and no additional charge for declared values up to $100. Now let's talk about tracking services and service level guarantees. The big 3 carriers have similar end-to-end tracking systems, with each having apps for mobile devices and online tracking. Here's an overview. With U.S. Postal Service tracking, you can view the tracking online with up to 11 scan events on shipments, from pickup to final delivery, with frequent updates. You can receive email or text alerts to get status updates sent right to your phone. You can choose between receiving alerts for all activity or just for a delivery status. You can also text your tracking number to 28777, that's spelled out as 2USPS, to get the latest status when you're on the go. And you can provide delivery instructions to your carrier if you won't be home to accept a package. UPS tracks with UPS Web Tracking. You'll know the estimated delivery date and be able to see where your shipment is along the route. You don't need to register for a My UPS login to use web tracking, but when you do, you get tracking status details, tracking history, and you can take action on packages you've sent. Here's just a few ways online tracking can help make your life easier. UPS My Choice allows for online signatures, so you don't have to be home for a signature-required delivery. You can reschedule a delivery or hold a package for pickup or redirect to a UPS store. You can plan ahead for shipments that are signature-required and get email or text updates on current status, delays, and delivery. And you can also download a proof of delivery for your records. Now, FedEx Tracking offers similar tracking with FedEx Tracking. You know the estimated delivery date and can be able to see where your shipment is along the route. Just as with the previous carriers, you get tracking status details, tracking history, and you can take actions on packages you've sent. Here's just a few ways their online tracking can help make your life easier. You can reschedule a delivery, or hold a package for pickup, or redirect to an authorized FedEx location. Plan ahead for shipments that are signature required. Get email or text updates on the current status, delays in delivery, and like the others, you can download a proof of delivery for your records. All right, thanks for sticking with me, everybody. That was a lot of information to cover, as we talked about earlier. So don't forget to keep a lookout for your invite to Smart Shipping for Business Part 2. Now it's time for our final Q&A session, and for that I'm going to throw it back to the guys in the trenches. So here's David.
Thanks, Andy. That was great information. I hope we're able to take some of the guesswork out of shipping for your business. Hope this webinar has been informative and educational, and that I've answered all of your questions. If not, feel free to send an email to your web manager at glc@omecorp.com, and I'll get it answered. Once again, be sure to watch your email for an invite to Smart Shipping for Business Part 2, and feel free to reply with any suggestions for future topics. Thanks again for joining us, and good luck with your Smart Shipping for Business.